See, I think there's a scale, scope, and depth. All three elements play a role. And I think it's like a dance. Business, as I experienced, is more like a dance. You can never be static. You can never be full of inertia. You need to keep dancing along these three dimensions. I think in Morpha, scale was important because you just don't get noticed. We were the pioneers, first company to draw equity from a strategic investor at a point. And I think it's primarily because we could cross 100 crore at a certain point. This became an industry. So I was very scale obsessed from the beginning. And scope to me was a means to get scale. Okay, scope of what all you will do, whether you will be in the HR consulting, whether you will be into outsourcing, whether you will be into M&A related the due diligence part, or whether you will get into payroll processing, whether you will get into different aspects of HR, staffing, distinction between executive search and permanent recruitment and all that. 8 different services we were offering. That's all widening the scope. Widening the scope. Geographically, we know expand into any place where cross-border movements can happen for Indians. We mapped about 26 countries. If I had gone in the normal course, probably would have set up offices in 26 countries. We did 14 actually at some point. So that was one other model which is working, which geographical reach, allowing a certain scale, scope expansion, allowing a certain scale, depth, the third dimension, which is what she calls profitability, is one of the dimensions, branding is another dimension, and any other, the people depth that we carry, what you call as the co-creators, their institutional attachments and all that. These are all to me depth indicators. I think we got the people-based depth quite well. I don't think we got the profitability right because of there was always a new birth. It's like a lady who always is giving birth every year to a new business, a new person. Obviously, it's not going to be, we never had much of a time to stabilize many businesses. It just was born.